There's the lady, is a lady like you from me. She's arrogant and stubborn as a mule. She never wears a dress and she's comely. To marry her, you'd have to be a fool. And there ain't a man alive who ever could survive being married to a Western shrew. And we ain't about to try, we'd rather up and die than spend a life of misery with Katie Lou. They ain't about to try, they'd rather up and die than spend a life of misery with Katie Lou.
And we are going to be doing jazz squares. So we're going to cross our left leg over, and then take our right leg back, put our left leg to the side, okay? That's a jazz square. So let's do that again. We cross, step back, step to the side, okay? Let's do it one more time. Cross, back, over. Now we're going to do a little back jump, right? Where we take this leg, we put it back, and we're gonna lift this leg. So we go like this, okay? So I'm gonna do this from the side so you can see what I'm talking about. I just did the jazz square, now jump. Okay, again, jazz square, move this back, and jump, just like that. So when we do it to the front, it looks like this. Jazz square, back. Now we put this leg back down, we cross with our right this time, step back with our left, step to the right. We're essentially just doing another jazz square, but with our other leg to the other side. Okay, so let's do that again. From the beginning, we cross with our left, back with our right, over to the side. Jump, put down our left, cross with our right, step back on our left, back to the right with our right leg on the side, okay? So let's do that a couple of times, all the way through. Cross, back, side, jump. Down, cross, back, side, okay? Let's do that one more time. I'm going to say left and right. Here we go. Left, right, left, jump, back, down, left, cross, right, left, right, okay? Now moving on, we're going to do step, step, because the words are she's arrogant. So we're going to go she's arrogant. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to move this leg, we're going to step on this leg, and then step on the other one, okay? So this is left, right. And this right leg is going in front of you, okay? So she's arrogant, all right? And that's fast. She's arrogant and stubborn, okay? You step on your left. And now we're going to do a little loop-de-loop kick, okay? We kick out with our right, and then we twist this way and kick it back out, okay? So we kick out, bring it in, twist, kick, all right? So, all together, we just finished doing our jazz squares. We're going to go step, 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 kick, in, out, all right? Let's try that again from the jazz squares right after. We go step, 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 kick, in, out. All right? So, all together again, from the very top, we're going to start with the jazz squares. Remember, crossing with your left foot. Here we go. Cross, left, back, step, jump, down, cross, back, side, step, 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 kick, in, kick. Okay? All right. Now moving on, we just did the kick. We're going to step on this and turn into it. So we turn, step with our left, step with our right. Okay? So all together that should look like this. Kick, kick, step, turn, around. All right? One more time in slow motion. Kick, kick, step, step, step. Okay? Now as we do this, you're naturally going to need to be holding onto your skirts, your costume, when you do the kick. Okay? When you turn around, you hold onto your skirt and bring it up like this. For she never wears a dress. Okay? Notice how, you can't see it, but let me lift this up. Notice how I'm pointing this leg. This leg, just standing here, okay? This leg is pointed as I bring my skirt up, okay? She never wears a dress, and she's dumpy. I'm stepping, going from pointing to stepping on this, putting my weight on it, and now this leg is back here while I go dumpy, okay? Cross my arm right in front of my body. That's my right arm. And then the men sing, and so we're going to turn. You can put your hand on your hip and just hold this while they say their line, okay? So we hold this, and then after they are done singing, we're going to grab our skirts again, and we're going to do some chassés towards the front of the stage, okay? So a chassé is basically, I'm just going to show you a basic step first, and then I'll show you what we're doing in the choreography. A chassé is where you step and almost slide and move this leg out of the way and step again, okay? So it's easier when you do it fast. Chassé, 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 okay? So when we do that in the choreography, we are turning our bodies this way. Since we're already like this, it's going to be very easy to step out with our right leg. Our body is facing this way, but we are moving that way, and our faces are looking that way. So we go from here to grabbing our skirts and chassé, turn. So now our bodies are facing that way. Chassé, turn, chassé, turn. Okay, now I'm too close. You can't see my feet, so I'm going to back up. But we're going to do 4 chassés. I know, I think I talked about in practice only doing 2, but I changed my mind. We're going to do 4 now, okay? And you're not going to have as much space as I'm taking right now. I am taking up a lot of space as I teach you this. But in reality, this is what it's going to look like. Chassé, 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 chassé. Okay? All right. So after we do our chassés, I'm going to do that one more time for you. We go like this. Chassé, 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 chassé. We're just going to step out. The line is, and there ain't a man alive who ever could survive, right? So we're chasséing on that. And then remember, you guys are in a triangle. So Shannon goes out like this. Okay? Her right leg is pointed to the back. Okay? And she is facing this side of the stage while she clasps her hands. Being married to a Western shrew. Okay? So she's just transferring her weight to this back leg, which is pointed. She's stepping on it and then pushing with her arms, okay, while this leg is pointed. So it goes like this. Being married to a Western shrew, okay? So for Erin, you are facing the audience, just like this when you do that. So you will be doing the exact same thing, but just in this direction. So you go, being married to a Western shrew, right? So instead of leaving this leg pointed, you can just bring it close to you, okay? So you go, being married to a Western shrew. All right, so notice it's right next to this leg, right here. So Lisa, you are doing this part of the choreography to this part of the audience. So you are going to be going out with you're going to be standing on your right leg this time and pointing with your left. This is different from the other girls, okay? So you're pointing with your left foot back here. Hope you can see my feet. and you're up like this. Being married to a Western shrew, right? So you just transfer that weight. So you're standing on your left leg now, and your right leg is the one that's pointing, okay? And then the men sing a line, and you guys are just going to come back down to this position while they sing that line. And then you say, they ain't about to try, they'd rather up and die than spend a life of misery with Katie Lou. Okay? So it's like this, or you can go like this. That's alright if you guys are a little bit different, if you all are doing something different. They ain't about to try, but you all do go, they'd rather up and die. Okay? So it's like, they'd rather up and die. Your hand should go up and then down, die. While this hand, your left arm, is on your hip. Okay? They'd rather up and die than spend a life of misery with Katie Lou. Pretty self-explanatory. You just had it. You're putting your arms up. All right. So there is the choreography step by step for The Lady is Unladylike. I'm going to walk through it very quickly again right with you now, and then I'm going to show a video of me doing it all together with a skirt on. Okay? So, back to the beginning of that, starting with the jazz squares. Ready? And jazz square. Back, jazz square. Step, step. Step, kick, and turn. Arm up, down, and hold, and chasse, 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 chasse. You go into this part, or this part, or this part, depending on where you're at. Being married to a Western shrew. And then we come and we hold this, and they ain't about to try, and they ain't about to try, they'd rather up and die than spend a life of misery with Katie Lou. Okay? And there you have it. Let's do it.